All right, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, speed gaming fans around the globe. Those of you watching us live from the International Space Station, and those of you watching from Atlantis, welcome. I'm WX Fan 21, joined by my buddy Anthony on comms. What's up, Anthony?
Oh, not too much. Ready for this race. It's going to be a really good one.
Absolutely. We're not going to let our bias for SunWu and Kipp at all show on through because I got to root for both of them. We're not going to let that bias happen at all.
No, definitely not.
And of course, we got the wonderful, the fantastic. It's Jestro Zooks on the tracking. So Jestro says that you all can bow to their presence on the tracking. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So welcome to SunWu Farmer versus Kipp. This is a week 4 matchup. Anthony, what's these players' records? Are they both 3-1, I think?
I think it's 2-1.
2-1, right? Because this is week 4. Duh. So 2-1 for each. The last time we saw Kipp race, really favored them. For those of you who don't know who Kipp is, he's very well known in the Super Metroid community, but he's also experienced at the low ice percent category. So we will see what goes on here. Last seed, they did get a little bit of a low ice category. And we're going to see. We're going to start off with SunWu's timer has gone to 0. Kipp's is down to 0. Jestro the Magnificent is going to go ahead and get us started on syncing these races up. And, okay, no full rando here, Anthony. We can see that by the top right of the screen. We don't see any information. But it is a starter charge beam.
Yep, and so, that generally means that they're probably going to be looking a little bit less for ammo, especially Kipp here. They start off with a third of the normal damage of a charge beam, but they do get that charge, which allows them to pseudo screw and do all the different beam combos if they get another beam. So it definitely kind of changes up things. And we'll find out if there's going to be either 1 or 2 charge upgrades.
Yep. Okay. Energy tank where Morph is. That means it's major minor.
That's right. So we're probably going to be finding Morph here up in the ceiling in Taco Tank.
Absolutely. So we should let everyone know what major minor is. Anything that's an energy tank, reserve tank, in addition to the main items you see on your screen, are considered major item locations. Everything else are minors. So as opposed to Chozo, where you would have a specific set of progression items only in the Chozo statues. So this is going to be a ton of fun. So first time I've actually seen a major minor with Morph Ball not being vanilla. So both racers here are going to go ahead and grab whatever item is down here at Alpha Missiles and its supers. So Anthony, we're going to have to wait just a bit longer to see if this is area rando or not, because we don't have power bombs to check meme route.
That's right. Yeah, and a lot of people choose to pick or go through the meme route at the beginning just to see if it's area rando or not. But with this low ammo count, even if they did get power bombs, they probably wouldn't want to go there if it's vanilla, but they do want that portal information if it is area, which we do have a 2 out of 3 chance of it being area.
So we're going to be heading up to Bomb Terizo. Kipp out in the lead. A little fast early movement, but as soon as I say that, has a little bit of an incident there getting caught up on one of the platforms here in Blue Tower. I keep calling it Blue Tower. If there's another name for this room, please let me know. But I think Blue Tower kind of makes sense.
I think we just call it the climb, because you do a lot of climbing. Yep.
Blue Tower sounds even funner. But up climb, and now it's going to be heading to Alcatraz to Bomb Terizo for these runners. It's the only logical spot that we have left. So we're going to get either bombs, which is most likely what we're going to find since it is a major. We could find power bombs.
Or screw attack.
Or screw attack.
So that does allow them to get through the bomb box up to the left here. And You know, they'll definitely want to be looking for those power bombs here in a little bit, because if it's vanilla, they need it to check a couple majors in green and pink Brinstar.
Yep. So Kipp is going to go left. We might see SunWu actually head back with that screw attack to check Gauntlet. SunWu, well known for checking random items and hot-dogging other random items. And there's Grapple Beam. But no, SunWu going to be head of the Terminator as well.
I think he went to the right one race and it ended up being a vanilla map, and he kind of paid for it. So I think he might be a little hesitant to do that.
Yep. Right. And it's area rando. Let's go.
All right.
That craziness.
A backer wreck ship there.
Backer wreck ship would be very interesting.
Yeah, I don't think the racers want to do that.
No, but it wouldn't surprise me. Look at some area rando seeds we have, and there's Red Brinstar. So it's a good thing Jestro doesn't have that insane map to track in addition to everything else.
Yeah,
but sometimes we've seen wreck ship as these weird one-ways, and there's Aqueduct.
Yeah, I'm going to try to do some tracking here myself for our benefit.
I like it. Anthony doing all the work for you viewers.
All right, get this next major check here. Or wait, yeah, okay, you can get it.
High jump.
Interesting. And I feel like we are probably going to get an X-ray check here, especially with grapple. Makes it in logic and not so bad to do.
Yep. We could very well see some underwater jumps coming in from these racers as well. But we'll see if we need to get to that point. Kipp is going to take the safety save here. Now you see a random save station here, and Anthony, if they've never been able to see one of these races before, Dash Rando is a little bit unique. And there are save stations kind of all over the place here, and so now Kipp finds
Croc entrance there.
Croc entrance, thank you. SunWu, I thought, was going to just go ballsy and head to Aqueduct, but I think may have chose against it. So we can't do X-ray yet. We don't have power bombs yet.
Oh, that's right. Late power bombs here.
This needs to be some sort of power bomb for Kipp, because now you're in a way, and some will also take on the safety save. If it's not power bombs, then you can't exactly go back left, because that's a power bomb door. So the only way for Kipp to proceed now is up, and we don't know where it's going to lead to. Because of area randomization, we're going to be looking at what the West Meridia exit's going to be, and what the top of Red Tower is going to be, so there has to be progression some way, shape, or form here in terms of where we're going next. Green Brain would be a wonderful door to find. And that's a lava dive, which we don't want to see right now, but good information for later.
Yep, and you know, with those safety saves they took there, I think if they don't find anything favorable, they'll probably just reset and go back to criteria.
Absolutely. All right, what are we finding?
Oh, wow.
To the save station reset.
Man, SunWu almost made the right decision there. He was doubling back to criteria, which it looks like he's going to have to do anyway. Yeah, that definitely opens up something possibly being in
moat.
Yeah.
Moat area.
And maybe a gauntlet check, but probably not. Probably going to check those portals first if I had to guess.
Mm-hmm. Gauntlet would make a lot of sense. Kipp can head back into criteria. Again, we know with the major minor split, the back of Gauntlet's going to have nothing, but that Chozo statue midway through Gauntlet could have something. It cannot be a suit. Suits are not in criteria and in this tournament. Red Bryn, though, was very, very good because we got that high jump, grapple, and screw attack. Well, high jump and screw attack, rather. Again, putting Moat here into logic, we can get across it to that door. Criteria crab hole in logic. Kipp.
Just checking the old mother brain. Is that what's going on?
We don't have bombs, Kipp. No, old mother brain, because you can screw attack it. Missiles!
It's not what he wanted to see, I'm sure.
No! Where them power bombs at? You need a bomb to get to the back of Gauntlet. We don't need the back of Gauntlet. The only reason the racers would go to Gauntlet is for the major item. Which at this point could very well be bombs.
That'd definitely be interesting to see.
Can you get to the back of Gauntlet with just screw attack without bombs?
No. To get past that, the Chozo statue there, you definitely need some sort of bombs.
That's what I thought. That is what I thought. I saw a Quick Draws question in chat. I'm like, yeah, I've never actually seen anybody use screw attack at it. Derp says could be speed at Gauntlet and progression at Business Center. Also possible. So Kipp's going to go screw attack here, headed towards Crab Hole. SunWu catching up because, again, Kipp decided to go check Old Mother Brain for their power bombs. Or any power bombs for that matter, and we didn't find anything. So Kipp going to go check Criteria Crab Hole first. And we're going to find... Green Bryn? Yes, it's Green Bryn. It's Noob Bridge.
Oh, man.
And Kipp is just going for it.
We could definitely... There's quite a few little minor checks here, so there could be some power bombs hiding around here.
Okay, then. Well, that would have been fun to find earlier if we had power bombs.
Oh, we got some sync going on here.
SunWu once again just not checking doors.
Yeah.
SunWu's like, wait a minute, I forgot about this door check. We all know SunWu Farmer wants to go hang out with Crocomire. Hang out, pet the Croc, wipe up Croc's snot. Croc just wants a hug. Alright, no, I'm totally kidding. Hey, Anthony, at least we don't have to deal with Ridley's fusion variant of screaming.
Yeah, we got you for that.
Wow. I don't think I've ever been compared to Ridley and Metroid fusion screams, but okay then!
Just kidding.
Wow.
Man, they're having to pass up quite a few checks with not having these power bombs here.
Really hurts. Salmonster would like a required spore spawn. Supers. Are we sure this seed rolled bombs of any kind? Nice space jump.
Oh, there they are.
We get him! Hooray! No required spore spawn.
That space jump there is going to make a lot of things a lot easier.
It's all good. It's all in fun pizza. It was a great joke by Anthony. See, this is what happens. We saw SunWu's match, and I was in Anthony's stream the other day. We're like, no commentators are signed up. We should totally do it.
I mean, you come in my chat and burn me all the time, so it's
Absolutely.
only fair. Only fair.
Absolutely. It's the old saying: if you can dish it, you can take it.
Exactly. All right, looks like we're gonna get this Edikun check done here by Kipp.
Yep, one major, and that is the energy tank major. And this is a nice power bomb refill as well.
Oh,
here we go.
Okay.
Gravity makes sense. We've seen Aqueduct. We've seen Crab Hole. Gravity makes sense.
Yeah, but SunWu's very glad he decided not to skip this one.
Mm-hmm. And now Kipp Samus is all pink. Yep, for those asking, this is a major minor split and starter charge beam. We have absolutely no idea what else. We do have some really good movement tech, though. We got high jump, space jump, and screw attack. Now with gravity, all of Meridia is open. Lava dive is open to movement. Wouldn't surprise me if we found Varia's suit here, either at Wavegate or at Spore Spawn Supers.
It wouldn't be the first time Brinstar had two suits.
Nope. Beautiful Wavegate glitch by Kipp. An Ice Beam.
Ice is nice.
That is very nice.
That gives them access to Botwoon and also going to help him out a lot in Torian later.
Yep. So, Diggy Dang, no, you are not crazy. Neither runner checked the top of Green Brinstar door. Basically, what happened is they both smelled Crocomire and said, nope. I'm kidding. We have absolutely no idea what's at the top of Green Bryn door. But spays or helps. Again, we really need that. I'm kind of thinking, Anthony, this is a double upgrade. I don't know why. It's just, I'm kind of thinking double upgrade here. We get 60 damage with 2 beams.
I mean, there's only one way to find out. We have to see that first charge upgrade and see if it either doubles or triples their charge damage.
Here we go. The route divergence is in. Kipp's going to go back to... oh, Kipp wants more power bombs. SunWu is taking Crab Hole. Or Tube, rather. My bad. And wants Aqueduct.
Yep, East Meridia.
Oh, we got some route divergence, fans. SunWu. Oh, nice safety save.
Yeah, you might opt to check one of these sand pits first, or just maybe farm up a little bit for this Botwoon fight.
Is it Croc? No, it is. Oh, they're gonna find it anyway. Kipp finds East Meridia door. So now has to go to the top of the Forgotten Highway. And what is SunWu doing?
He's probably farming up some missiles there. He doesn't have quite enough supers to kill Botwoon, and I think he wants to be a little safe there. I mean, he does have the starter charge, so it's not the end of the world if he didn't hit all of his supers, but probably going to be a not so bad idea to stock up for a boss coming up next. It is a little dangerous to be checking East Meridia. It is quite far to Dragon's Lair, and we don't quite know which boss it could be yet. Yeah,
I agree with what Salmonster is saying in chat. Absolutely, I would want to check those. So at least this one sandpit. Like, give me left side sandpit. There you go, SunWu. Way to take advice from comms, Anthony. Tell SunWu to do something.
Go check Shack Tool.
No, that's not what I meant. Oh.
That's always feels bad.
Mm-hmm. More power bombs is always nice. Oh, but it's just an energy tank.
Even, at this point, with one E-Tank, an E-Tank's not the worst thing to see, but definitely not the best.
No. So SunWu is going to try getting up here. Again, only one power bomb left for them. Kipp also going to go to left side sandpit.
So we're having a little trouble doing this morph here. It can be a little tight. I definitely like doing that wall jump there.
Yep.
But the extra PBs are definitely going to help maybe potentially give them a crystal flash here in a little bit. He's is he listening to me? Looks like it.
No way! We're getting a shock tool check.
I think at this point he's just, hoping that Kipp's not checking here and we're getting Varia.
Are you not entertained, folks? 20 minutes in and we get a shock tool check. Anthony was just joking. Didn't actually mean go to shock tool. Hello, shock tool. Kipp with a nice botch wound fight. And it's an energy tank, so just vanilla.
Yeah, I mean, SunWu does know that Kipp is a very, very strong runner. So I think he's trying to, do some underdog tactics there.
If this is Varia, it's the best case scenario for SunWu. Could be Heat Shield. Again, we haven't talked about the dash randomizer specific items. Could very well be Heat Shield.
Oh yeah, I mean that if you find some more E-Tanks, that could definitely be enough to get through Lower Norfair.
Could be Speed Booster. It's just bombs!
Oh man.
It's just bombs.
Oh, and he resets.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's a massive time loss for SunWu. Oh, at least we found bombs.
All right, let's see what boss we got. Oh, and Ridley.
Hello, Ridley.
Oh, man.
Goodbye, Ridley. So, did anyone happen to catch what area Ridley was in? I did not. It was a very fast reset.
I made a point to look at it, but my brain did not register what it was.
Nice climb from SunWu. East Meridia, its boss shifted.
With a tiny chance of it being a surprise as well.
Yes. So for those of you that don't know what shifted is, it's unique here to Dash Rando. And shifted basically means, so let's say Kipp were to go ahead and go defeat Ridley now. That basically would open up all of East Meridia. So that would open up Cack Alley, it would open up Plasma. Shifted basically means you defeat the boss of that area, everything for the area opens up. Very helpful in the wreck ship. And Kipp is actually headed, okay. Kipp realizing can't defeat Ridley, so it's going to be the long way to the wreck ship.
Yeah, and like you said, he now that he knows it's shifted, he's like, okay, I can kill this boss here, and I can check the items, so I think
hope you can kill this boss here.
I got faith.
Because if it's another Ridley...
yeah, that's true. It's a pretty small chance, but it definitely could happen.
Do I hear 4 Ridleys?
The quad Ridley.
Would be terrible. So all racers at this point have all the same items. We've got Charge, Ice, and Spazer for both runners. And both runners have Morph, High Jump, Space, Gravity, Screw Attack, and Grapple. Again, we found bombs, but SunWu never kept them. Gravity suit back on for SunWu. Kipp is gonna find a vanilla Phantoon.
All right. It's looking good for him. Though at the same time, wreck ship is the checks there can be pretty slow. Besides that, you know, the right supers right after Phantoon. A nice Doppler there from Kipp. Oof. Flame pattern being mean.
Kipp almost with the 2-round.
Yeah, he's definitely got it this next round.
Phantoon is very angry. He's very red. Oh, fast Phantoon up here. Nicely done, Kipp. Nice 3-round Phantoon fight. We'll see if Kipp elects to check a bunch here of the wreck ship. SunWu's just hanging out. Resets.
Yeah, finding that Ridley, not glad for that.
I don't blame SunWu for actually checking Shack Tool, because if it is Varia, that's most likely game. Unless Kipp goes on a massive energy tank hunt. But unfortunately, SunWu also finding Ridley there in East Meridia. Ridley's had enough with the heat, taking a beach day. Cooling off in the East Meridia Ocean. X-ray visor. So, we'll see if SunWu elects to have any other types of checks happening. See if they can get the advantage. We saw Kipp head to the wreck ship. I don't really know of anywhere else that they can go at this point.
Well, they did find West Meridia, which has 3 portals, and you know, if they did get a second E-tank, finding that Croc entrance would allow them to go through Bulba Mountain, albeit a little slowly.
Kipp's gonna go for the energy tank check. Sorry, Anthony, go ahead.
Oh, good. They also hadn't checked, you know, that moat check or meme route, so there's still quite a few checks to go through.
Yep. And this is gonna be vanilla.
Yeah, let's see if Kipp decides to go check the gravity suit location. Yes, we still have the gauntlet check and X-ray check and
meme route check. Imagine if meme route is Kraid. That would be terrible.
Yeah, that does happen.
Rando's gonna rando. All right, here we go. Moat check for SunWu.
And the front of wreck ship check for Kipp.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's one of the Upper North Fair entrances, and SunWu is just going to go for it. Has to take a refill here on the way, Anthony.
Oh, most definitely.
Okay, not going to go for the refill. And also, now we know gravity suit is not heat reduction.
Yeah, and finding that out here is not the best, but
No.
he does have enough energy to, at least one-way check a lot of these checks here, and having screw and space jump definitely helps speed things up a bit.
Agreed. So it looks like Kipp wants to leave the wreck ship, is not going for bowling, and can't go for reserve. We don't have speed booster.
SunWu looks like he's gonna check the left of Upper Norfair here.
Yep. Can find Varia here inside of Norfair. What was the front of the wreck ship?
Oh man, I was not looking. That hell run was happening, and I was focused on that. Back of LN, okay.
Back of LN, okay. Thank you. A door we're probably never coming back to, by the way.
Yeah, it's so out of the way. With the front of Lower Norfair being at Red Bryn.
Yep. Like, even when you go and defeat the Lower Norfair boss, like, just... I mean, it really depends on what our energy tank situation is. But Reverse Amphitheater, you just need several energy tanks to really do that effectively.
Alright. We've got a couple major checks over here in this part of Upper Norfair.
More power bombs, we take those.
Looks like
The racers take those.
might see an X-ray check here from Kipp. Oh,
Yep.
just a reserve.
I believe Varia can be at ice.
Oh, definitely. It's only 2 energy tanks to be in logic to check ice. And he's got 2 and a reserve. And he could have gotten 3.
Nice charge upgrade!
Alright, we'll find out if it's starter or starter plus. It looks like it's just starter.
Fantastic.
That's a decent beam there, 180 damage. At this point, Kipp might opt to not check too much more ammo. But the Ridley fight might be a little tough, but I think he could handle it with his low ice, experience there. Looks like SunWu might be farming up for that ice check.
Definitely a good idea. Varia's gonna unlock the seat at this point.
Yeah, that is the only real item that they need at this point.
Yeah, it's Varia for go mode. Well, at the very least for Kipp. SunWu needs that charge upgrade. SunWu has to be very careful. Gets it on the second try. Nice, and... this needs to be Varia for SunWu, and it is!
Oh!
Bang, bang, bang!
Let's see. I mean, and unless these Upper Norfair portals connect to this West Meridia here, that's looking good for SunWu.
The Wu is very happy with that Varia with the Varia pickup. Ooh, Kipp finding Kraid.
Definitely some nice information. And having found Ridley, chances are this is either Kraid or Dragon. So it should be a fairly comfortable fight. A little tight.
Kipp is going to take a safety save, because again, this could still very well be boss surprise. Could be a second Ridley.
Alright, and we're finding out if West Meridia... Ooh, okay. That might, Kipp might be finding this portal here pretty soon.
Yep. And let's see what goes to Kraid. It's Torian! Okay. Are we getting boss surprise? Boss surprise! Second Fantoon!
Oh, man.
Woohoo!
10% chance there.
The space elephant is back!
And there's not too many places this portal
SunWu,
here can connect to.
SunWu, this
Tickling the
isn't...
fish.
SunWu, this isn't SM Rat Bounty Blaster. Tickling the fish is not gonna get you an objective.
So this is probably gonna either be Croc or yep, Croc.
Oh, nicely done, Kipp.
Very clean Fantoon. So
And how can you not be fans of both of these racers? Good, they're just good people, good racers. And then, of course, we got Anthony on comms. I mean, come on. Gestro on the tracking. Are you not entertained?
So at this point, as commentators, we do have all the portal information.
Yep, and SunWu and Kipp, high five. SunWu's gonna go take out his first Fantoon. Second reserve tank found. Again, SunWu's only seen the Ridley boss.
So he's betting on it not being a surprise Ridley.
Yep. And we'll see if Kipp heads to Mama Turtle. Yep. If Kipp finds Plasma, this could be huge. Because SunWu never went to the Mama Turtle check. Kipp's still hunting for Varia. It's Plasma! Let's go! You're welcome! Plasma beam, best beam.
Slim Java, so it could either be shifted or surprise. So since he hasn't seen the other Fantoon, he doesn't know whether it's shifted or surprise yet. But yeah, 600 damage charge beam there. That's definitely go mode once he finds Plasma. Or, Varia.
Absolutely.
And it looks like he is going to find that upper Norfair and probably that Varia here.
Yep. Kipp's gonna find Torian entrance. Nicely done from SunWu. First of the two Fantoons that we know of complete. And there we go. Kipp is going to find Varia heading down to upper Norfair. Yep, Kipp headed to ice first. We'll find Varia. That will put Kipp into go mode officially. SunWu technically in go mode. Technically. Would be a very, very long Mother Brain fight.
And pretty rough Ridley as well.
Yes.
He finds that Varia. Kipp is definitely in go mode now.
Yep, SunWu finding the second reserve tank. The biggest thing is gonna be when we see the lower Norfair play here. How are the racers gonna go about this? I think that's gonna be huge, in my opinion. Again, like, we know where the doors are. Back of LN is the front of Wreck Ship, which Kipp is already done. Like, if you just head to lower Norfair here, go defeat whatever boss is there, and then you route into the Wreck Ship, and then reroute back, That would be the better way to get to Torian. But Kipp now has to go Lava Dive, defeat the Lower Norfair boss, head to the back of Lower Norfair, which, with this energy, I don't think we can do reverse amphitheater. I think you probably need 4 energy tanks combined to do that properly.
Yeah, it'd be pretty tight with, but with Space Jump, it's not as bad, especially if they know the strat on how to, get through there really quickly. But it would be very tight.
Yep, and there's SunWu heading to the front of Lava Dive. So again, this goes back to what I'm talking about. SunWu is going to have the advantage if goes to the back of Lower Norfair, because SunWu doesn't have the back of Lower Norfair info. Because SunWu had not gone to the wreck ship. Kipp has done the wreck ship. Kipp has defeated 2 Phantoons. Kipp has 1 boss left. Excuse me, 2 bosses left. He's defeated both Phantoons. Still has to defeat Ridley. But SunWu is now going to be able to take Lower Norfair, route wreck ship, and possibly gain the advantage by being able to leave out the back of wreck ship and then head right to Torian. Could prove to be pivotal. Because both racers, at some point, still have to go and defeat Ridley in East Meridia.
Which connects to the Red Bryn Star and Green Bryn Star, so... see where Kipp's gonna head next. It's looking like Lower Norfair from the direction that he's going.
Kipp doesn't obviously need as many supers because of the 600 damage charge beam. SunWu, 60 damage because ice is off. Yeah. Hoping these are supers here and just regular missiles.
He still doesn't know it's surprise yet, so
nope.
We're definitely not hoping for a Ridley here.
Imagine 2 Phantoons, 2 Ridleys.
And both players in Lower Norfair.
And it's Dragon. No Kraid. So while Ridley's cooling off and enjoying the ocean, Dragon wanted a little, to get out of the water and warm up.
A shrimp wouldn't like being, boiled like that, but...
I mean... hanging out,
having a little
warm day. Get a little crispy. Speaking of crispy, we could easily have some crispy fried shrimp here today. Do have grapple beam. Oh, unfortunate. SunWu just missing the grapple. Is gonna have to wait again.
It's
Boom.
the second time.
Crispy fried Dragon. Watch this be wave beam. Nice microwave from Kipp. Oh, it's an energy tank.
And we'll probably be finding a microwave shrimp as well.
Yep. 1 crispy, 1 microwave. High five again. So, Kipp's going to go ahead and fight Dragon. It'll be the third boss they're defeating. SunWu at 2. But again, SunWu can easily route this a little bit better than Kipp can. Again, Kipp is going to have to figure out where he wants to go. He's either going to have to go back through Amphitheater to get out the better way, but again, you want about 4 energy tanks to do so. Or you have to go back of LN all the way through the wreck ship again. And SunWu will already be in the wreck ship taking out that Fantoon. This is going to be a close one. Nice microwave Dragon from Kipp.
If Kipp does decide to go back to the front of LN, it will give him some nice routing to the aqueduct portal.
Yep.
Oh, the
Jerk
extra
bringing up
tank.
Yeah, sorry. Jerk bringing up a very good point. SunWu needs that charge upgrade. Because SunWu is not going to route back in Plasma. I'd be very surprised if SunWu routed back in the Mama Turtle check.
Yeah, I don't see where he would.
And again, SunWu does have Ice Beam. He just has it turned off right now. Kipp making very quick work of this mid-game. SunWu checking Hoda Ruby to only find a missile. Might have been hoping for a super there. And I'm gonna peek this and find more power bombs. SunWu will take. He was thinking about it. And now Kipp, out of power bombs, is gonna have to farm the Fire Fleas. Screw attack makes going through the 3 Musketeers room, aka the 3 Key Hunters, a lot easier, and SunWu is gonna be very happy with this.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I believe, yeah, he's definitely got the backer wreck ship knowledge too, so he knows you can get back to Criteria through that way.
Yep.
Get back.
Now, where was our charge upgrade again? I forget.
I think it was X-ray. Was it?
Was it X-ray?
I can't recall.
SunWu had X-ray. SunWu went no. Yes, it was X-ray. My bad. Thank you. I don't know why I was thinking high jump, but yes, it is X-ray, which SunWu most likely is not getting either.
Yeah,
nice clear out of the 3 Musketeers from Kipp. Go ahead, Anthony.
I was gonna say he's probably gonna go straight to East Meridia, which is right next to the Criteria portal. That's gonna be spit out at if he goes to the back of wreck ship.
Yep. While we are waiting on the Fantoon here, and SunWu getting a slow pattern to start off. Exclamation point R on the Twitch chat to follow both of these amazing runners. Exclamation point C to follow the commentary and tracking teams.
Yeah, and this and like I was saying, Kipp just thinking that route, it sounds good to him too. It is pretty close to Aqueduct, so it does make sense. It's definitely safer.
SunWu finishing off Fantoon. Kipp is just gonna fly to go defeat Rich. Again, a little bit of a longer route, but that is completely okay.
Doing that acid bath dive in the amphitheater,
Would have been faster.
but at the same time, get hit by one of those pirate beams, it's can spell some bad luck there. So
Yep.
Not a bad idea in these kind of race conditions.
Not at all. Ice clip again from Kipp. Nicely done. What are we thinking speed boosters at, Anthony?
Let's see. So we haven't checked Gauntlet. And Gravity, as far as I can remember. Plasma hasn't been checked either, so it could be any of those at this point. Or Screw Attack as well. So, and I don't, no one's gonna be checking those items.
Nope. Could also, like you said, Gravity. It could be the Wreck Ship Reserve Tank. Oh no, it can't because you need Speed Booster to get to that. So Spring Ball, Wave, and Speed Booster are the only major on the track. SunWu's probably going to check the energy tank item and just leave afterwards.
Yeah, he's probably hoping for a charge there.
Yep.
Oh, just skipping. He does have enough power bombs and everything, I think, at this point to kill Ridley, but it will be pretty tight.
Yeah. It's not going to be as fast as Kipp's about to defeat Ridley at. Again, 600 damage versus 60. Not what you want. SunWu definitely behind at this point. Kipp looking for a solid Ridley fight. 15 supers for Kipp, 20 for SunWu Farmer.
With each one of his charge shots doing the equivalent of a super here on Ridley, it's going to be a pretty quick fight. Yep, looks like he's already down.
Yep. Nicely done, Kipp. On his way to Torian, which we know is the entrance to Kraid's lair. The entrance to Kraid there, which is a pretty nice location to have, at least Torian isn't out of the way with. So where was our meme route?
Meme route?
Back of Upper Norfair?
Right, like, yeah, by Wave. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I think both runners probably having that information at this point.
Yep. Also, shout out to both runners, both putting on one heck of a good race.
Lots of excitement, the different route choices and everything.
Absolutely.
And dealing with that Ridley here early on. And with the way the time looks right now, Kipp's probably going to be getting close to an hour time here. SunWu getting ready for this Ridley fight.
This is going to be a pretty interesting fight.
Yeah, that 60 damage, not a whole lot. 10 shots to equal super. And he came in with 19, so quite a few shots. He did hit most of his missiles there, so that should equal out to about 6 or 7, probably.
Yep.
Supers. So maybe about 40 charge shots. Hit me a little less. I think power bombs might be a little bit more DPS in this circumstance, but. All right, we got Kipp and Notorian.
Yeet. And folks, if you're looking for more Metroid action, we've got tons of it today for you. If you like map rando, we just had qualifiers 6 happen this morning. Qualifiers 7 and 8, your last opportunity. If you want to participate in the tournament, or at least try to qualify for the Map Rando tournament for SG Live 2024, Qualifier 7 is tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you're in the race time room before then. And tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern is the last qualifier. You need to compete in at least 2. Now, for more Dash Randomizer fun, we've got Fat Scott versus Sunflower at 2 p.m. Eastern. And then we have Ace Zero versus... I don't know if you've heard of this guy before. I hear he's a pretty nice guy. I hear he's pretty good at Super Metroid. Anthony is taking on Ace Zero at 4 o'clock. I'll be back on comms for that. That'll be right here on the main SpeedGaming channel. We've also got some Mega Man X action today. 2 o'clock Eastern, Poison Curls versus Perfection on SpeedGaming 4. We got a ton of action for you all here today for a fantastic weekend. Yep, not with the baby skip. Making his way through. Gonna go refill some energy.
Yeah, baby skip can be pretty tough without wave. And it's
Yep.
pretty tough still even with wave.
Yeah, I hope Oates had a much better qualifier than the one that Aussie and I commed versus Eddie the other day. Poor Oates got destroyed by not finding a power bomb for progression. So glad he had a good, better qualifier. Again, Oates, fantastic player. We got just tons of fun action for you. If you're fans of Super Metroid, and Pizza makes another good point in Twitch chat. The Echoes Weekly, Metroid Prime 2 Echoes Weekly at 2 p.m. Eastern. And tomorrow is not a Metroid Prime 1 Weekly. It is a CGC, Cross Game Cup. Prime 1 and Prime 2, and there's Speed Booster at Ridley! What a bleep tease that is. Okay, I'm kidding, but what a tease. Could not get Speed Booster prior. Unbelievable. Kipp on the Mother Brain 2.
SunWu on his way to Torian. So each one of these charge shots here is going to do about double damage of a super against Mother Brain. So it shouldn't be too many shots here. Should be very comfortable for Kipp.
Sorry, Anthony, I don't mean to laugh. Jestro made a funny. So, Blazing Zard asked, why does Ridley love Pogo sticking on his tail? Of course, our amazing tracker Jestro comes in. Watch Tigger as a child.
One loves that tiger.
Alright. Cutscene time for Kipp. SunWu now going to be making his way over to Mother Brain. It's going to be a very long fight.
Oh yeah, that's about 5 charge shots for each super.
You're looking at about a 5-minute easy delay, in my opinion, with all how weak these charge shots are.
See if I can do some math here. It can be hard to do on the fly. Probably somewhere around the 200 charge shot range, and with each shot taking about a second. Yeah, that's probably 3 to 4 minutes of extra time there. All right, very clean Mother Brain 3 from Kipp as he's making his escape. Yes, Pizza about 300 charge shots with no missiles, so he's gonna want to make sure he gets all his supers here. Keep going through this escape without speed booster, which you know, slows it down a decent bit, but having that high jump for the climb is going to help. Keep getting to Moonfall. Saves, I think, 2 seconds. Very nice climb there. SunWu's got his full missiles. That's gonna help speed up things a little bit.
A little bit, but still looking at a potentially longer fight. But still, been a really good race between these runners. Really, really good.
And Kipp finishing with an official race time.
Nicely done. GG's.
1 hour, 1 minute, and 2 seconds.
So Kipp's official racetime.gg time is 1 hour, 1 minute, and 2 seconds. Kipp advancing to 3-1 in the Swiss groups.
A lot of really, really good players in that bracket there.
Absolutely.
It does look like SunWu's going to go ahead and give us a show here with this 60 damage charge beam.
It's not a show that any of us want to see. I mean, kinda. What's up, Kipp? GG's.
GG's, Kipp.
Hey, Adam. Hey, Anthony. What's up, guys? Thank you.
You're welcome. Are you also ready to watch and enjoy what's going to be a 10-minute Mother Brain fight?
As a low percent lover and aficionado, all I can say is, yeah, this is exactly what I love to see.
So, SunWu did just finish up, so I'm going to mark them as done. Let's get SunWu in here for an interview, and let's talk about that, because, Anthony, there is some stuff to talk about in this seed.
Most definitely.
We'll start off with Kipp here. Kipp, how does it feel to be 3-1 while we wait for SunWu to make his grand appearance?
Yeah, pretty happy to be 3-1. The only loss I had was week 1, where I played Nebdi, who I think is like the number 4, number 5 seed or something. So always a tough opponent. But yeah, it feels good to be 3-1. Unless I'm mistaken, I think 3 wins will at least get you in some kind of play-in for the playoff or something kind of scenario. So
Nice.
if that's true, that's a nice monkey off the back. But
Yeah, I think
yeah,
you're right
this
there.
seed was interesting. Like on the one hand, it was actually pretty fun. On the other hand, it was kind of a nightmare seed, like relative to how I want to play. This one had all the classic elements that have led to potential losses in some of my past races. So, it was fun and it was kind of a mind bender, but at the same time, feels nice to have dodged a bullet on this one.
Yeah. So wave at Waterway, spring ball at Gauntlet. Good thing none of you ever checked Gauntlet.
What was it, Gauntlet?
Spring ball.
Oh yeah, well that actually could have been helpful because only having the one power bomb pack in Lower Norfair meant that I needed either I think spring ball, speed booster, or screw to get out without getting soft locked. And luckily I had screw attack, but I had to be very careful. I was letting go of my controller at strategic moments to make sure I didn't accidentally press the wrong button and lose my my run down there.
Fair. Very fair. All right. Well, I don't know if SunWu was going to be joining us. So for those that
he
don't
didn't get
know,
an invite. I just sent it out for him. So here he is.
there's the Woo. GG's Woo.
Oh, thank you. GG's, Kipp. Nice
You're
one.
welcome.
Yeah, SunWu
Yes.
GG, man.
You sounded so happy to say that.
Oh,
All right. So now that SunWu's here, Anthony, let's ask these racers about that seed. Kipp's already kind of talked a bit about it. Interesting routing decisions when it came to wreck ship is where I want to start. So Kipp, we saw you hit the wreck ship early, and then you found the back of Lower Norfair. SunWu, you never made it to the wreck ship. You found wreck ship with the second Fantoon, and then routed all the way out. What did you all think of that part of the routing?
SunWu, I'll let you start.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. It was a little spaghetti at the end, if I will say. Yeah.
Well, for me, like a few things happened. Number one, I made a mistake. Well, let me back up. So doing the way that East Meridia was positioned relative to the portals and the fact that we had ice and gravity so early, and at that moment we did not know, or at least I didn't where I was. I had no idea what the boss distribution was going to be. And so
Yeah.
felt like doing East Meridia was going to be the best play. I made that save at the front of East Meridia just in case it ended up being Ridley, so I could like port back and skip some of the time. But either way, when that happened, when I finally got all the way to Ridley and realized it was Ridley, number one, I was in such a rush that I didn't look to see what the display said, so I actually didn't know if it was like bosses shuffled or shifted or whatever. Like technically you can at least know for sure if it shifted, or excuse me, shuffled, but you don't know for sure if it shifted or surprise. So anyway, I didn't even look. So at that point I was like, well, that sucks, but more than likely it's not surprise at minimum. So if I go ahead and go into the wrecked ship, it's going to be a boss that I can kill. And then hopefully also it'll give me a chance to either grab some items in there or do whatever. And I thought the portal on the other side was more than likely going to be a portal that I wanted. Like I was hoping for one of those top Upper Norfair portals, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yep.
So anyway, to make a long story short, did all that long running around, got Fantoon. My first Fantoon fight went terribly, and then didn't find any good items really at the beginning of Wreck Ship or any needed items. And then when I realized that Lower Norfair connected to the other side, that was a big bummer because I was like, okay, number one, if he didn't do the same thing I did with East Meridia, I'm already behind by multiple minutes. Number two, if he didn't do this either, then I'm like really in bad trouble. So as far as like if I'd have played this without racing, it wouldn't have really bothered me. Like I would have been okay. But then when you start factoring in like what your opponent could or could not have done, it starts to get a little dicey. But I kind of just decided to not think about that and just kind of keep going and start checking things off the list. But I actually felt a little better about it once I saw that we had randomized bosses.
Yes. So that first truck to first PBs was a little bit much because I did all of Red Tower and checked all the portals there first, and then went back to the right side of the ship, went to Green Brim, got first bombs, went back through Green Brim, and then East Meridia. I did Shack Tool, did the pits. I was hoping for like a Varia there because of the items they gave us early. It was like, oh, space jump, grapple, ice. Okay, well, maybe there could be a suit here. So I was hoping for that, and then did the same thing. Saw it was Ridley. I did not reset. I should have safe scum that really back to the front of East Meridia, and then from there I did Upper Norfair from Ellen entrance. I did the Hell Run, or no, yeah, Hell Run there up to Bubble Mountain. Didn't do any of Bubble Mountain, and just sort of farmed right by the Croc portal and did that Hell Run up to like high jump boots and stuff. And that paid off to be Varia at ice, I think.
The basic premise of this one ended up being that like you got forced into a lot of situations where like you couldn't really make an informed decision, and
Yes.
if you make whichever decision you make, if it ends up being like the wrong one, it'd be really bad. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So this one was a little bit on the extreme end of how the portals are laid out relative to the bosses, but generally speaking though, it was still pretty fun. I mean, like
Yes.
we were essentially one item from go mode, or at least I was very early on in the seed. But
Yes.
anytime you have that scenario and it's Varia, then it presents all these kind of problems with, well, how much of each zone do you clear and all that kind of stuff. So, but overall, fun seed. Again, a little bit of a nightmare in terms of the pressure of the end game, knowing that your opponent is running against you. But as far as execution, there were a few places that, I would have been happier to have performed a little better, but overall, I thought I played okay. So yeah, it was fun, and it was obviously fun to race SunWu. Here's a funny story everybody might not be aware of. SunWu and I were supposed to race in the first week, but to make a long story short, when we added Nevdi back in to the tournament, somebody needed to race him, and since he was going to be such a high seed, it was kind of unfair to the person who lost their original opponent to have to race him. So instead, I swapped and raced Nevdi. Like, I'm an organizer, so I just felt like it'd be better if an organizer like sort of bit the bullet and did it. So I raced Nevdi in the first week, and then SunWu and I end up racing each other anyway in the fourth week. So SunWu, I'm glad that we got to have our match against each other.
Yes, I'm glad too. Yeah, it'll be fun to watch back. I want to see a little bit of the difference. I mean, we talked about the routing, but it'll still be fun to watch back.
For sure. And before I forget, I want to thank Anthony and Adam, and then also my boy Jestro for doing the comms and tracking. Yeah, it's been a fun tournament so far. Looking forward to week 5. I think we have 2 more weeks of Swiss, and then from there we'll look at the playoff picture. But yeah, good luck to you, SunWu, and your upcoming races, man.
Thank you, man. Good luck to you, and thank you for comms, Anthony, Jeffro, WX fan. Appreciate y'all and SpeedGaming for putting this on.
You are welcome, and look at you, SunWu, saving the animals. That's gonna make Twitch chat very happy.
SunWu, I take back everything I said. You deserve to lose. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Gosh. I love that. That's great.
All right, so SunWu is now at the ship, and that means this stream is over. Kipp and SunWu, thank you both for a fantastic race. Was a ton of fun to call. Anthony, always a pleasure doing comms with you, my friend. Jestro, the person with the greatest voice in all of SpeedGaming, who doesn't want to talk but actually has the greatest voice ever. Thank you, Jestro, for tracking. Yeah, Yeah, Anthony, final thoughts?
That was a great seed. I'm looking forward to more.
Excellent. All right, I'm gonna plug all this one more time. Qualifier 7 for the Map Rando tournament. Tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern, it starts. You have 2 more chances. If you've been wanting to get in to run these qualifiers, you have to have a minimum of 2 qualifiers to get a qualifying time. Tonight, 6 p.m. is qualifier 7. Tomorrow, 10 p.m. These are all Eastern time. So 6 p.m. tonight, Eastern. 10 p.m. Eastern tomorrow is qualifier 8 for the SG Live 2024 Super Metroid Map Rando. Again, more fun coming up today. Fat Scott versus Sunflower, 2 p.m. Eastern, right here on the main SpeedGaming channel. And then Ace Zero versus Anthony, 4 p.m. Eastern, also here on the main SpeedGaming channel. That is a ton of fun Super Metroid stuff. For Anthony, Kipp, Jestro, and SunWu Farmer, I'm WXFan21 saying we'll see you next mission.